Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the UU Road to Top 10. The UU Road to Top 10 is back. It was put on halt for a bit just because Conquilor was being suspect tested, but we are back. And yeah, we just finished the Uber's Road to Top 10. If you guys want to check out the finale, that'll be in the outro or also one of the previous videos on my channel. And we also finished the OU Road to Top 10. So we're coming back to UU, and after that, we have Little Cup RU, PU, and NU finalized, and then either VGC or doubles OU, or maybe I'll just take VGC more seriously or Ultra Sun and Moon. I don't know, who knows, we shall see. But in any case, we are back. Going to be using a team by Balake 97, and it's like Trick Room, like pseudo Trick Room with Crawdaunt and Hoopa, but also has like Mega Sharpedo and Choice Scarf in front. I don't know, the team looked fun. The team looked fun, and I like this, especially because I'm just trying to ease back into the UU tier. With Conquilor being banned, definitely got a little bit better. I'm not quite sure how I feel about Fizdef Klefki. I don't know why people I know this is better during the Conquilor meta. Maybe I should make it more Spadef for Lottie and whatnot, or put Toxic on it. I feel like Toxic would be better. I do like the screens though. I'm not sure how I feel about Klefki actually. We'll see. We'll see if I want to change anything. But let's go ahead and look for a game. It's been a while since I played a UU. Let's look at my rank. I didn't realize my rank in Ubers, by the way, until after I finished it, but I went 45-3 in the road to top 10, which is pretty cool. But we got Rain right here, and we are 25-9, and yo, I'm way more losses in this than I am in than I was in Ubers. But we got Rain immediately. I guess not the worst case scenario for me. I can lead off with Scarf and Fernape and just U-turn out of there versus Azelf. He leads off with Gliscor. Is it Taunt Gliscor? I am not sure, but this is still a free U-turn. I thought it'd be Focus Sash lead, Rocks Azelf, but we're gonna go Uxie right here, see if he's Taunt. If he has Toxic, I don't know if he'll be Taunt just yet, and of course he's Taunt. So that makes it a little bit tougher on me, because the only thing I can do is spam Psychic. He's probably gonna go for Knockoff right here. I don't want to be knocked off, but either way, with Psychic right here, either break a Sash on something, hit Azelf for some decent damage. The Taunt wears off in a few turns. Can't tell if this is real or not. I mean, okay. I don't know exactly what he's saying. If he's playing me, it's a registered name, bro. You see a Whitney, it's literally AIM. It ain't that imposter that was actually like laddering for OOT. But Gardevoir comes out, which is definitely a smart switch-in right here. It's leftovers too, so I don't have to worry about something like Will-O-Wisp or anything like that. I feel like because I'm max Spadef, I can just stay in double Psychic, wait for my Taunt to wear off, and then set up my Rocks as he does go Azelf. So that's nice. We break Azelf's Sash as well. Azelf can very well have Taunt, but it's still worth me going for my Stealth Rock here. It's still worth me going for my Stealth Rock. I actually wanted to go for Stealth Rock over Trick Room first because now I can Trick Room. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think I just win with Crawdaunt, like on its own, and we just go right for Z Memento, and I think we just start winning with Crawdaunt. Like, I honestly think Crawdaunt wins the game. I could have saved this as fodder and gone directly into Crawdaunt, but I didn't see a point, especially because that Azelf is doing a lot with that. This kind of kills everything, like I was saying, besides Kingdra, so I'm going to start knocking every single mon on his team, and something is going to drop. I could also Crab Hammer or SD, but I don't think there's a point. Like, knockoff, it's his adaptability boosted. Yeah, it doesn't matter that you trace that, buddy. You are dead. So, Gardevoir is gone. Sharpedo is looking good. He can't trace my speed boost anymore. Sharpedo already looked like it was going to win anyway, especially because he goes out to Scizor now. So, Sharpedo is very, very likely to win this game now. We just go for knockoff here. It doesn't knock out Scizor, which happens to be Expert Belt, as he goes for Defog. Interesting. I'll just Aqua Jet here because I don't want him to Bullet Punch. I doubt he'd try and switch in on something on my potential knockoff. So we get rid of Scizor, and again, Sharpedo's just looking so much better. Kingdra comes out, literally has to Draco me to beat me. We're going to go directly into Klefki. We can get up spikes as well as screens. Oh, God, no. Oh, man. Yeah, that is bad. I think that kills Hoopa too. So what I can do is go in Fernape. Okay, so this wins, right? Very, very easily. Yeah, I have to close combat here. Oh, okay, good. He switched out. Thank God. Woo! Giant threat. Kingdra's still a threat though, and I didn't get any prior damage. I still needed prior damage on Kingdra to beat it, so that's a little bit unfortunate for me. I know that Hoopa can take one hit, even if it's a U-turn. And Earthquake, nice. So I can take that Earthquake, and this is, regardless, getting up Trick Room is like my best play right here. I kind of doubt he'd taunt. He could taunt, but it's trying to get up my Trick Room is just my best play. And this is amazing because this is Hoopa. This is Life Orb Hoopa, and it kills like every mon on his team besides Aerodactyl or Kingdra. And unfortunately, he goes directly into the one mon I don't kill. I kind of wish I had Thunderbolt, but I do not think that I kill you with a Shadow Ball. We're going to go for it, though. This is my strongest attack. And either way, Crawdon gets to come back in and just click Knock Off a few times. So that's a threat gone. Yeah, we'll just go Crawdon and click Knock Off here and try and win the game with Sharpedo. Ideally, he lets me hit Kingdra. Like, that's what I really need. I need him to let me hit Kingdra. Even if he goes Gliscor and doubles into Kingdra, one hit ensures Crunch KOs it. Crunch KOs Aerodactyl, Ice Fan KOs Gliscor. Azov goes down to Crunch. I literally need like 20% off. Even if he goes into Kingdra on an Aqua Jet, it's a potential win for me. So that's something I need. I bet you I can SD up as well. This does not matter. Click Knock Off here. Gets rid of the possibility of a Scarf Azov, I guess. Let's Focus Sash with Knock Off. Interesting. So, able to get rid of that monster. And Gliscor is going to come out. And we just Crab Hammer you. Nice. We land as well. Okay, so Crawdon putting a little bit of work right there. It comes down to Kingdra, I believe. Whether it's agility or... I have to knock. He has to Draco first. He can't focus energy. He can't set up and beat me at the same time. Yep. Yeah. So if he Draco'd there, he was -2. I would have been able to go out into my Infernape and agility into Focus Sash. Like, he wouldn't have been able to kill me. I could have KO'd him there. So we get the first one, which is great. Crawdon killing everything, I think. I think Crawdon actually killed everything. Yeah, killed Arrow, killed Gliscor, killed Azov, killed Scizor, killed everything. Jeez. Alright, so Crawdon put in some work right there. I love that set on Kingdra. I've used it a lot. And, ooh, my opponent has Mega Aggron. Cool. Just moved down here, by the way. Mega Aggron just moved down here. Hoopa is very good under Trick Room circumstances. His Dark Pulse Mon is very threatening. I'm going to lead off with Klefki because this does give me a spike up early. Mega Sharpedo. Alamo is just annoying. SD Crawdon is very good, though, with an SD, like, again. So we're going to lead Klefki. We can get up a spike up early. I like Light Screen, but I think I want Toxic. I like Light Screen because Light Screen typically helps Pokemon like Hoopa in them, especially in this situation, but I don't think I like the dual screens. I like Toxic. Leftover Shuka Berry, maybe? Shuka Berry could be useful for a last-ditch effort, Crawdon type of thing. I'm gonna test out some weird things. Hey. Right, so at least in this situation, I definitely like Reflect. Getting it up versus Aggron is really nice. Especially because even though Tentacruel can come out, wouldn't be too much of a big deal. But Reflect is really nice. It also helps versus knock off Tentacruel. We get up a spike here, pressure the Alomola and whatnot. Earthquake does not do much at all. I bet you, you know what? Whatever. Fine. No, we're not going to change. We're not going to change. We're not going to change. I'm keeping Toxic though. I'm keeping Toxic, and I want all 3 layers up. So Tentacruel comes out. No big deal because I can go directly into Hoopa. Again, those 2 layers are really going to help with Scizor as well. I can see him knocking off / getting up a T-Spike, but we're going to go directly into Hoopa here. Again, with the Reflect up, we're good versus knock off. And he does get up that T-Spike, so that's fine. With the spikes up, I feel pretty safe to go for Trick Room right now. Especially because Hydreigon goes down to Focus Blast. Again, I have to hit a Focus Blast, but it's still really nice. Like, if I hit this Focus Blast versus Hydreigon, then my Crawdon puts in a lot of work. So ideally, this connects right in his face. Or you can go Tentacruel and weaken that as well. I don't care. A little bit unfortunate that I missed there. We're just going to Shadow Ball here. I don't want him to double out on my Psychic. And Shadow Ball at least gets off damage on Hydreigon while also getting off damage on Tentacruel. So if he stays in, good play. If he goes Hydreigon, I get off the damage I need for +2 knockoff to knock it out. So I think that Shadow Ball is still my best play no matter what play he makes. And the crit right there makes up for the Focus Blast miss, I suppose. Maybe, not really. There's Shadow Ball again right here because we can 2-hit KO Tentacruel. I'm assuming Focus Blast would have done about 15, 20-ish. So we 2-hit KO Tentacruel, which means that my spikes are here to stay, pressuring that Alomomola. Really, really nice. And I have one more turn as well here. Scizor comes out. It's probably just going to Bullet Punch. I'm going to go Uxie. If he U-turns, he gets me. But I'm definitely going to go Uxie right here. Yeah, that did not do enough. I want Rocks at the Pressure Hydreigon. I don't care about Trick Room at this point. He can definitely 2-hit KO me, but I need Rocks with the Pressure Hydreigon, like I said. So while he does 2-hit KO me, I'll take it. Oh, come on. That wasn't banded damage. No, that was like Steel Plate. Alright, so Scizor's in range of Crunch, though. Now that I know it's a more offensive variant. Nidoking comes out. Oh, this monster. Why is Alomomola on this team? Can I break through that? Huh. This is where I would like my Sugar Berry set. Anyway, we're going to go Klefki and just set up a light screen. That way Hoopa can live one hit. And throw off a Shadow Ball. I doubt he has Defog on a team with T-Spikes and whatnot. This should kill me, even through there. Oh wow, I live. That's awesome. Unless he's sub, I'm good. So we get up my final layer spike. Though a Reflect, I think Reflect is actually better than getting up the final layer, because that way Scizor isn't like destroying me. So we get up that layer, and which allows me to go Hoopa. Hoopa does live one hit, again with the light screen up, and I can just proceed to set up my Ruminators. Why'd he go for the move that I resisted? So we set up that room, which gives me Crawdon back in under the screens, and right here we can just click Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball should be able to knock out Nidoking, 438 special attack, and it also hits Aggron as well as Scizor, as well as Alomomola. So Nidoking goes down. I'll also go down to Poison. A little bit unfortunate for me, but I can go out into Crawdon now. As he goes Aggron, which is SD up. You gonna be Roar or no? He's Roar. Yeah, I can't beat Alomomola. I can't beat this team. So this game is over. I definitely cannot beat an Alomomola type of... I couldn't beat Alomomola, period. And that's why I needed Toxic, and that's why I think Toxic was necessary on Keys. I'm actually going to make it Sugar Berry instead of Light Play. So I'm gonna try this set out, because that way I can still get up something versus like maybe a Play Rough versus Crocodile if necessary, for like Shadow Ball from this. But I definitely need a Toxic or something like that. I don't think I was going to win that game. And now we got some fat type of weird stall. How much did I lose from that, by the way? 1341. Alright, that's not that bad. That's not that bad at all. T-Spike's destroying me. Come on. Why? Alright, so Uxie's good with Rocks early on. SD, Crawdon can put in work even though he does have a Quagsire. Hoopa kills every mon on his team with hazards up. I just gotta be careful about the... that's why I want to keep my Z Memento alive, because that'll heal up Hoopa. So what I'll do is I'll use Hoopa, get up as many hazards as I can. I don't think this is Rocks. This is probably Scarf. It doesn't knock me out with any hit anyway. Like, I live every hit, even though I'm max Def apparently. Is max Def not Fizz Def? It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Have fun. So we're gonna get up our Rocks here. Good luck, friend. Have fun. Oh, you too. Oh, I didn't realize he didn't say good luck. Have fun. I don't say good luck. Yeah, yum. So we're gonna give him a Rocks here, like I said, and now we're gonna start piling up some spikes to pressure that Umbreon. I do not care if he goes for Earthquake here. Klefki takes the hit anyway. And again, we break Steelix's sturdy, which is big. And another thing is weakening Quagsire. So I do not mind Steelix coming in at all. Again, its sturdy is broken before he even gets the Rapid Spin, which is gonna help Hoopa. And this is just hazards for me. This is literally just hazards for me. So I will get up as many as possible. Breaking through Quagsire, allowing me to break through Tentacruel, especially because SD Crawdon is also another giant threat to his team. So we're going to get them all up. All of them. All of them. You want to hit me? You can. Just allow me to get up every single one of my spikes to threaten you. I'd appreciate it. If he wants to go hard into Tentacruel too, obviously I'm going to go directly into Hoopa and Spin Block. It'd be a little bit unfortunate if he was a knockoff variant of Tentacruel. But because Suicune is in the tier and a few other threats. I kind of think he'd be like Haze, Toxic Spikes, if anything. I do have to be careful about Pursuit Crocodile, though. That's one thing I definitely have to be careful about. I hate Focus Blast as a move. Like, I would love to make this all-out pummeling, but then it's just significantly weaker. And then I obviously have Dark EMZ Uxie, so there's a problem there. So he goes Tentacruel. Very, you know, good switch. What else could he do there? That was just the smartest switch. We're just going to go directly into Hoopa. I could see him doubling out into Crocodile, but I'm going to get up my Trick Room. I'm hoping he's not knockoff. Don't be knockoff. Alright, T-Spikes. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. So, we'll get up a Trick Room here. As he tries to Rapid Spin on me, I think he forgets, he mistakes me for the other Hoopa variant. And, or either expecting my double predicting Crocodile. That could be it too. I'm gonna Focus Blast here. There's no way you stay in with Tentacruel. You have 2 Dark types and a Steel type. There's no way. And I have to make this play because I'm running offense. Come on, go hard, Crocodile. Oh, Umbreon, please connect Hoopa. Please, my friend, my child, my brother. Thank you, bro. All right, so Umbreon just dies. I did not expect that. So Umbreon actually just straight up. This is Hoopa, though. This is Hoopa. So Hoopa might actually just kill everything right now. Crocodile comes out. Another Mon that he literally can just click Pursuit and I die whether I switch or stay in. So I actually have to click Focus Blast versus. Ideally, we connect, obviously. Unideally, we don't. Come on, buddy, pal, friend. Thank you. Alright, so we kill Crocodile, and now I just click Shadow Ball and kill every Mon on his team. That's Hoopa for you. I love how Crawdon did something in the first game, and now Hoopa is doing so much in the second game. Which is really cool. But the 2 Dark types are gone. The other Mon that can take my... the other Mon that can take the Focus Blast might come out next. I'm hoping he goes Quagsire first, though, because I really just want to Shadow Ball. Or go Tentacruel and give me a Psyshock. Like, I just need damage. It's funny because I could still lose to Quagsire late. That's why I have to keep Klefki alive to have that Toxic set. I think this set is going to be working in this game. It might seem weird, but Light Screen is cool for setting up late game. Potentially Reflect is good too. Reflect might be better. I want Light Screen Reflect. Reflect might be better for like Scissors and whatnot. I'll change between it if I feel like it's necessary. I'll figure out as we keep playing. He went Quagsire first, so even if he switches out, this is great for me because Quagsire takes the spikes damage that I need for Crawdon. So regardless of what happens this turn is amazing. He's Amnesia. Come on. That's not... I don't want that. I got a Spadef drop, which is pretty good. It turns out he's faster. So Spadef drop is really nice because I'll do around 43, 44%, I want to say. And he's forced to recover. Yep. 50, Jesus. My bad, bro. Yeah, we're going to go directly into Klefki, and we're not going to mess around with this. I'm going to Toxic right now. I'm going to Toxic right now. I take every hit. Even if he's not physically... He has to be physically defensive if he's going for Amnesia. This is a weird team. Amnesia is an interesting choice on Quagsire. I don't... Like, I've actually used Amnesia Quagsire. I'm not gonna lie. I've used Amnesia Quagsire. I've used Amnesia in a few months. Just mainly just having fun, testing around. But if he's Rest, then this is obviously bad. But he's Recover, though, so I doubt he'd be Rest. And because I'm Shookaberry, I don't mind. What happens? Toxic was always my best play. Yeah, okay, so he's definitely not Rest. He's definitely like a Waterfall or something. So we shall get up all 3 layers versus this guy. Every single layer. As he goes directly into Steelix, I do not mind that. All 3 layers are up, and what I can do is actually go directly into Uxie. And what this allows me to do is just Z Memento into Hoopa and just win without even Trick Rooming. So we Z Memento. If you guys didn't know, Z Memento not only does a Memento, but it also heals up your Pokemon to a good amount of HP. I've been thinking about reusing some of the older teams I use in the UU Road, by the way, because with Swampert being gone, it actually makes Auroraville in some aspects worse, but my Auroraville team without Swampert makes it so much better, man. Because that team hated Swampert, man. Straight up hated Swampert. But like I said, we can just Z Memento right now, and Sharpedo or Crawdon should be able to win the game. But we are going to go into Hoopa, of course, because Hoopa prevents hazards from being gone. Get my little heal. Unfortunately, I do take the poison, but like Shadow Ball is going to do a lot to everything anyway. Ghost and Dark types, man, so good. Wish this thing didn't have to rely on Focus Blast, man. I guess Aura Sphere wouldn't do the job, though. But, yeah, he expected me to click Focus Blast. There's no point, because Shadow Ball isn't resisted anyway. So Dusclops is definitely going to go down. And all I got to do is Shadow Ball, Quagsire, and Psyshock Tentacruel, and I'm good. He either predicted me to double, predicting him to go out to Crocodile, because that would make sense if he didn't think I was Trick Room. And I can understand why he might not think I'm Trick Room, considering I have Infernape and Sharpedo on the team. Well, Infernape and Sharpedo on the team. The only real Trick Room abuser you would see would be Crawdaunt, but Hoopa, of course, is relatively slow, so it makes a little bit of sense, I would say. I don't know. This is pseudo Trick Room. Either way, Shadow Ball should be able to clean up. How much is Tentacruel at? I'm a Psyshock Tentacruel, but Shadow Ball is going to do a decent chunk. I like Hoopa a lot, though. I kind of like Thunder better than Focus Blast, but then obviously I can't hit Crocodile. So maybe what I should test is, because these are so powerful anyway, and the mons that I want to hit Focus Blast, I need to hit Focus Blast, maybe I should test All Out Pummeling and then put Colbur Berry on Uxie. Or I can just rock Double Z. Good game, friend. Oh, thank you. Love your videos. Wish I was paying more attention to this battle. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's go and look for another one, though. So we got a few points there. Not too much back. Defogger is Pidgeot. Okay. And he has a Venomoth, too. Great. I love losing. Alright, so lead off Metagross. Thankfully, I get up my Trick Room, or Stealth Rock up early first. He can't trick me, so that can't prevent Trick Room because I do have a Z move. And Rocks being up, pressure Venomoth, break any potential sashes. I doubt Terrakion is Focus Sash, though. But Rocks being up, break everything. Looks like he thought the exact same, or felt the exact same way, rather. I really want to Spike Up because I feel like Primarina just kills everything with Spikes Up. Or I feel like this just kills everything with Spikes Up. This has to be Colbur Berry, though. Sugar 2 is an option. Actually, buying the Pokemon, the greatest battler of all time. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate from. I was gonna say Bree. Shot the dice. Anyway, I am messing around with him getting up spikes and whatnot, or excuse me, attack raises. But I really want spikes because I think Primarina will die to my Sharpedo with spikes up. So, or excuse me, to my Sharpedo as well as my to Sharpedo as well as what's it called? Crawdaunt. So we're gonna go Infernape here because we are Choice Scarf, and what Infernape does, and also what those spikes do, is mean that Aqua Jet KOs a Terrakion. But what Infernape does is it keeps out Venomoth, and that's the big thing. And it also means if he wants to go out to what? How you gonna do 0, bro? That's not okay. Anyway, Crawdaunt's gonna win right now, but like it's gonna weaken Venomoth, and then I win with Sharpedo. But still, how are you gonna do 0? What the hell is 82%? Where are you? 82%? Nah. That's Z Memento. So we Z Memento right here, and then we start going in with Crawdaunt. Obviously, Z Memento isn't going to work because of Metagross's ability, but the important part is I get on out of there, and then we go Crawdaunt and just start winning. Again, with these hazards up, Sharpedo has a very good shot at winning, and all I got to do is weaken Primarina right here. Click Knockoff. Knock out Crawdaunt. It was Shuka. I knew it. How did Flarets, man? Come on. Venomoth comes out. That is gonna go down. Doesn't matter what item it's holding. I'll click knock off always. If Primarina comes out, I get to knock off the Pidgeot. If that comes out, that'll die as well. Primarina does come out though, so I believe I just win the game right now on my Sharpedo because we will be. It's leftovers Primarina. That's good to know. So the only thing that actually beats me, would be, it would actually be a sub Terrakion. So, which is why I'm thinking about going for, I'm thinking about going for Protect here, but because he's leftovers, he could be Rest. And Psychic Fangs hit everything. So I get my speed boost right now. And then after Darmanitan comes out, or Sub Darmanitan, I guess, could be crazy too. Please don't be some Z move that goes through my protect. Alright, thank God. Alright, so now we just win the game with Sharpedo. Yep, we just Mega Evolve and click Crunch, +2 speed. I needed +2 speed in order to outspeed Scarf Terrakion. I always outsped Pidgeot, and I do have Ice Fang to abuse. And Psychic Fang should be able to knock out Terrakion at 78% because it is boosted by the Strong Jaw. Chomping for the bread. My mons are just putting in so much work. Every single one. The abusers. Not Infernape though. Alright, we just click Ice Fang. Hey, friend. That was fun. Nice. So Sharpedo put in work. And like I said, Crawdon, all it had to do, like I knew I won that game with Sharpedo. All I had to do was hit Primarina once. All I needed was like the spike. That's why I got the spikes. Like once Crawdon got that damage off on it, I went Sharpedo and won. And I'm assuming he was Scarf Darmanitan then. So maybe it was Z move Terrakion. So maybe he could have done something with that. I don't know. But we're going to look for another one. Getting some points, climbing some points. Almost on our way to 1400. We did decay a lot though. I think, yeah, I have no idea where we ended off, honestly. But I know we decayed. We had to because I haven't played UU in like 2 weeks. But the UU ladder wasn't even around for 2 weeks. So I don't know how decay works necessarily there. But, oh joy. What is this? Spikes or T-Spikes. Mega Bayonet is down here now, which is pretty cool. He's so weak to Sharpedo. Alright, we're gonna get up rocks first. I don't like his name. I really don't like his name on Infernape, but we're gonna get up a rocks. Pressure, Tornadus, break, Fortress is sturdy. Hey. I'm telling him right up. I don't like your nickname. Pressure Tornadus, Pressure Fortress is sturdy, and literally let Koopa destroy everything. I don't. Why? Then why'd you ask me? I don't like rape. What am I? What? I don't understand what's your question. Kirby? Okay, friend. He has 2 players playing for him right now. That's cheating. This ain't adult. That's not what you think it is. Stands for. Oh, no. Infernape's name. Bro. Alright, so that's Scarfape, just based on the damage. Definitely not Bandit, because I have no defense investment. That's a problem, by the way. Scarfape kind of destroys me. My own Scarfape actually destroys him, too. Okay, whatever. Have fun. Anyway. Yeah, Crawdon's going to be really nice in this, especially because he doesn't have Mach Punch on that. Bayonet comes out. I'm just going to go directly into Klefki right here. And I want to Toxic this Bayonet. Like, knockoff is going to hurt. But I'm Fizz Def, so Klefki takes a hit anyway, naturally. And potentially my Klefki is faster, depending on speed investment. If I'm running Bayonet in the UU tier, I mentioned it in my video a little while back that should have went up at 2 p.m. today. It's in the morning when I'm recording this, but it should go up at 2 p.m. I would always run speed on Mega Bayonet for Primarina. But yeah, the quicker I put Mega Bayonet on the timer, the easier it is for potentially me to play around it. Oh, that's cool. I'll take that. Oh, come on, no. It'll be missing. So the fact that he sets a Trick Room for me is really cool. I definitely am just going to get up a Spike here. I expect him to... Why would he not go Fortress? Alright, you know what? Maybe he doesn't have Destiny Bond. Land. Missing Toxic is so devastating. Missing Toxic is straight up devastating, man. Missing Toxic is so devastating. So what we do is we go Sharpedo and we protect. He can't hit me with a Prankster Will-O-Wisp. Obviously, Destiny Bond can hit me. But the important part is we get 2 turns of Toxic on him. If he does go Fortress or Suicune, that is fine. I get to bring out my... well, actually, it's not fine if it's Subcom Mine. But I get to bring out Uxie and just Memento up. He misses Toxic, so he might be a Protect variant. A Sub-Protect variant or whatever. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Double Toxic miss, huh? I'm gonna go directly into Hoopa right here because I can use my Z Memento later. Yeah, and he is Protect. Nice. So he does not have a Psyshock switching. I don't consider Fortress a good Psyshock switching. Actually, he doesn't have Shadow Ball switching. Okay, I guess he does. Yeah, so he lands that Toxic there. He's going to Protect right here. He shouldn't go directly into Blissey. I mean, if he does want to go Blissey, I'm about to Psyshock it anyway. So I don't mind Suicune being weakened for my Sharpedo. Like I said, Sharpedo wins in the late game very easily with the hazards up. And again, if he wants to go Blissey, that's fine. I'm going to Psyshock it right now. As he goes, go directly into Blissey, and this is going to do a ton. This is going to do an absolute ton to Blissey. I actually get a crit on it, which more than likely mattered. I'm not going to lie, it definitely mattered. Most likely. But if he, well, I guess he, I don't know. It's 438 special attack with a life form, but it's Blissey though. If he's running defense investment and whatnot, it definitely mattered. So Tornadus comes out. We're going to go directly into my Uxie because it does take a Hurricane and a knockoff. Not a life orb knockoff though. I'm just going to go for Trick Room if it's possible. He's Acrobatics. Alright, so Suicune is not in a range where I feel comfortable attacking it just yet. Infernape, Flare Blitz. Don't think it knocks out Tornadus. And Flare Blitz can actually sweep in the late game. I'm going to go for it anyway. I don't think I have a choice. Like, my Sharpedo wins, so this is the best, I think, endgame I could go for. If you go Suicune, that's fine. Yeah, it's going to take a decent chunk anyway. Unless he's not running speed on it, I don't know. That's a decent chunk, I would say. I can close combat sweep / Flare Blitz sweep anyway, so I'm going to go directly into Sharpedo. And we're going to SD up. Because SD means that I beat this, and Suicune regardless of a burn right now, which he does not get. And if he does burn me, I knock him out with knockoff, I knock out this, and Cardo wins the game. So this is like best case scenario for me. Even if he burns me right now, I get rid of Suicune. He doesn't even burn me, which means I can Aqua Jet Tornadus, I can Aqua Jet Bayonet and knock that thing out. If he goes Fortress, I knock that thing off. Cold water today, huh? Goes Infernape. U-turn leads me to believe that he does not have Mach Punch. I could be wrong, but if I'm running a U-turn variant, I'm not running Mach Punch. I guess that's not the case for both of us, though. Alright, so we go Hoopa and we click Shadow Ball here. Is it banded? Was that actually banded damage? Shadow Ball gets a kill. Was that legit banded damage? Because I can win the game with Sharpedo, but if that was banded, that's a problem. Ideally here he sacks Fortress or Bayonet, so I can close combat win as well. / Flare Blitz. I don't know. This Infernape could be extra belt. I should have calced the damage, but Scarf Mach Punch, maybe? The damage on Uxie doesn't show banded. It would have been like closer to 40, if anything. Because I'm not Fizz Def. I'm Max Spadef. Infernape. Yeah, it was Choice Scarf damage he did. So Choice Scarf Mach Punch, maybe? Alright, so he sacks Tornadus, which is nice. Because Close Combat / Earthquake can do something now. I can see him Flare Blitzing here if he wants to. Would you go Fortress first? Oh, it goes Bayonet first. Trick Room. Crap, man. It's faster than me. And he has Sneak as well. Oh, no. Do you have Destiny Bond? I have to protect her just in case he does have Destiny Bond. Okay, so he doesn't have Destiny Bond, which is cool. So we're going to be able to knock him out. I think it's going to come down to Infernape versus Infernape, but we'll be able to knock him out now. Take this hit. Yeah, because that's definitely Scarf Infernape. I don't think Scarf Infernape's Mach Punch knocks out Sharpedo. I could be wrong. I should have Mega'd, actually. I should have protected then. No, because I already protected last turn. I couldn't do anything. Yeah, so it's going to come down to Scarf Infernape versus Scarf Infernape, I believe. Maybe? Depending on how much I do to Fortress and what the Fortress does right now. Assuming he doesn't go out into Infernape, because that is Scarf damage. So Sharpedo. Mach Punch. 54 to 64. I live this. I live Mach Punch. Unless he's Iron Fist. Or Adamant. I guess he could be Iron Fist. Iron Fist is a roll that's in his favor. Okay, so it comes down to me winning a speed tie and flare blitzing, I think. Does it? Yeah, I take 2. Yep, so it comes down to me winning a speed tie and flare blitzing, and because his Infernape is in range after the hazards, I knock out Fortress right now. So it comes down to this. 37 to 44. It literally comes down to this speed tie right here. I feel like I'm not going to get it because he's Mach Punch, so he's going to be faster naturally. Yeah, I feel like I don't get it. I hate things being on 50-50s, especially when it's like the last turn of the game. Like literally speed ties right now. And of course, yep. Straight up, knew I wasn't going to get it. So 40 points lost. I'm getting another one, man. I don't want to end it on that. Alright, so we get one with hazard control, but not the best hazard control, which is pretty cool. Pretty weak to Scarf Infernape. I'm actually going to lead off with it because it matches up well versus literally everything on his team. Especially like a Starmie. Especially if it's like a defensive Starmie, and that is definitely not. So, because I am Spadef Uxie, granted this is analytic boosted, this is going to hurt like hell. Oh, it's just Scald. What? Alright, whatever. We're getting up our rocks here. I shall get at these young rocks. Pressure Arcanine, looking like I can win the game with Sharpedo. And we're just going to go directly into Hoopa and just Trick Room up. Are you Infinite Burner? Like what's happening? Okay, anyway, we're going to Trick Room up here. He doesn't seem to care about this Mon. Then again, he is weakening half my team with Scald, so that's fine. The important part is my hazards are here to stay. That's what I care about. So Shadow Ball is going to do damage to whatever he goes out into. Even if he goes up to Crooked Owl, again, that Shadow Ball damage 100% puts it in range of Aqua Jet from Crobat. It's a Crobat. What? Who? It's a Crobat. And we'll just Psy-Shock this Sylveon. Ooh, massive damage too. Jesus. Yeah, I hope you have Protect, buddy, because this is going to hurt. Even if he goes out to his Dark type, I don't care. I get in Crawdon. like, what does that matter? I get in Crawdon next. He has 3 Dark types, which is... I could Focus Blast right here, but it's better that I keep Sylveon low. Like, as much as my heart's saying, Focus Blast one of the Dark types coming in, the risk is not worth the reward. The risk is straight up not worth the reward. Because Sylveon is a bigger threat if it wishes up. I have a hard time with Sylveon. Yeah, exactly. Definitely wasn't worth it. I feel like I can go Klefki now and just play off something. That sounds so stupid, but I feel like I could just do it. Yeah, but there's actually no reason not to go Crawdon, excuse me. Imagine I went Klefki there. Alright, so he goes Arcanine. This should drop regardless, unless it's really defensive. I get a crit. Do we see Rocket Helmet or anything? I do not know. If it was offensive, it did not matter. Based on the nature of the team, I would say it was offensive, but who knows? Weavile comes out. I might lose. No, I won't lose to Sharpedo. I need to get up spikes, that way my own Sharpedo kills his Sharpedo. Pup, come on. Where am I? You're not allowed to be Power Up Punch Weavile. No. No. You're not allowed to be that set. I can't even use my Prankster move versus Sharpedo, but thankfully he didn't go out to it. So, get up a spike here. I think I win with close combat from... why? Hey. I win with close combat from Scarf Infernape, but... Hey. Stop. Power Punch is a cool move, but stop using it versus me. Yeah, I think he's cussed out. Cussed out. I don't know. He might be. I mean, cussed out. Yeah, cussed out. That's not even released. Yeah, I think he's like some type of barrier, some type of weird investment. I'm about to U-turn first. I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared. What if he's weakness spot? All right, so now I know I can just sack Uxie here. sack Uxie, and then go back out to Infernape in close combat. He needs a double protect if he wants to beat me. He can easily go for knockoff here. I'm going to go for Z Memento regardless. Yep, knocks me out. I just didn't want some sort of weird crocodile set to beat me right now. Either way, even if it is like some sort of weird set that somehow lives this close combat, all I got to do is afterwards go crawl Aqua Jet Sharpedo, and then my own Sharpedo after Mega Evolving beats him because I'm at full. So even if this is some sort of weird set, I still win. And Scarf Infernape, please. I really wish I won that speed tie in the last game, though. That would have been very, very, very nice. I feel like UU doesn't give me a break when I play. I don't know. Like things like I remember the last UU live I did, Road Top 10. I could not catch a break in that at all. There was just one game, like last turn, dude, who crit me. Obviously, it's a speed tie, though. That's a 50-50. So, like, I had the same chance to win the game that he did, right? But I'm just saying in general. I don't know, maybe that's just something I noticed. I just play a lot of Pokemon. So, like, what can I say? What if he's Aqua Jet? Yeah, I think he's Aqua Jet. Either way, if he's Aqua Jet, it's the same endgame scenario. Because of these spikes and my own Aqua Jet in the back, I win the game with my Mega Sharpedo. So, doesn't matter if he goes for that as long as he just Mega Evolves right now and doesn't go for Double Protect. He has to go for Double Protect. Double Protect is your play, Nike. Do you acknowledge that? I'm going to look for another game. I'm getting another game in here. Come on, Nike. I love Nike. Alright, he didn't go for the Double Protect. I don't know why he didn't Mega Evolve either, but not that the speed really mattered. Alright, so we actually got back every single point that we lost for that game, so we take those. He had Power Punch spam. Is that the wave? Friends, is that the wave? I don't even know. Alright, so Mega Bayonet once again, and we have a Spinner, a Defog. Jesus Christ. His team is annoying as hell. Damn. And Bayonet's annoying as hell too. I like Uxie because I just love rocks. Love rocks versus his team. Crowdle puts in a lot of work. Hoopa kills everything as well. Gotta be careful around Bayonet. Gotta be very, very careful around Bayonet. Thankfully, he's over Mienshao, so it actually gives me rocks up. Obviously, he's gonna go for his U-turn here. Life Orb or Scarf? That looks like Scarf. Yep, a little bit more than Infernape Sandwich. So that's definitely Scarf Mienshao. Gliscor comes out. Not the worst turn for me. I don't want him to... I'm just gonna go directly into Sharpedo, man. Screw it. Yeah. I live every hit anyway. We're just gonna Ice Fang. He doesn't have a switch in, so Sharpedo actually wins this game. So, but I can afford to play this game because I can Z Memento it, and I know I'll live one hit from Gliscor. And he goes hard Mienshao too, so that's great. Again, I live one hit and I can Psychic Fangs. I actually freeze him, but I'm not gonna be overconfident and just straight up attack. I'm going to protect first. Because if he thaws immediately, it's worse for me. So we actually freeze him right there. Obviously sucks for my opponent. Scarf Mienshao, I don't think it was going to do that much this game, but I don't know. Like let's say I knock out Starmie and get off about... Yeah. I'm playing Prankster Cat. I think I know this dude. This chair makes so much noise. Yeah, so obviously I'm not going to make the wrong play right here and not protect. A lot of people like to get overconfident when they get hacks. I will if I've been upset. Definitely I'll tilt because of it. But again, this is just a better play. Again, getting rid of Mienshao. Bayonet comes out. He's definitely going to go for the... He's definitely going to go for Destiny Bond. So I'm going to go for Psychic Fangs first. Because it does not work. We can outplay all the Destiny Bonds here too. Like we can literally outplay all the Destiny Bonds, which is what I want to do. And again, getting rid of Bayonet early is nice. So he can easily attack me here, which is his best play. Because that is his best play, what I'm actually going to do now is go out into my my keys on his next Destiny Bond. Yep, go into my keys on his next Destiny Bond and get up a Spike. So we're pressuring Bayonet as he goes Gliscor too, so this is great. We're pressuring Bayonet, we're pressuring Starmie, and we're pressuring Kyurem. So because he's Stealth Rock, I doubt he's SD. I also doubt he's staying right here. I'm actually going to play rough. Surprised he went for that, but I get an attack drop too, which is pretty funny. I don't know how much that matters in this case, but we'll go Uxie, and we'll just Trick Room up and Z Memento and whatnot. You think I don't think he'd be Taunt Stealth Rock is what I'm trying to say. I guess he could be, but I don't think he would be. I'm gonna go for Trick Room. As he goes Crobat, and this allows me a nice little Memento into my Hoopa to just start killing everything. So go for Z Memento. This will block the defog that he might want to go for. Does Crawdont kill Crobat? I went for U-turn too. I feel like Crawdont kills Crobat. Like, I don't want to underestimate. I've never went for SD. I feel like I should just make it ban or Hydro Vortex. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do. Crobat. Well, yeah, obviously that set dies. That's 0 HP. How much? Okay, so Crabhammer. Wait, what? He's leftovers. They don't give him items? Oh. 86 to 102. Yeah. Crabhammer is actually the, I mean, the chance of this killing versus this missing, I'm going for knockoff here. Yeah. I think it was just a better play. And I'm slower than Bayonet, so I can actually Aqua Jet it and get it off before his Prankster D-Bon, which is really cool. And again, Sharpedo wins this game very, very, very easily at this point as well. So again, if he wants to go Bayonet, even if he goes Bayonet and doubles into Kyurem, like, he's taking hazard damage, so he can't come back in. And again, because I am a min speed set, I am going to be faster with my Aqua Jet versus his Prankster Destiny Bond. So we get rid of Bayonet. Really excited to use that Pokemon in UU, by the way. I definitely will be. And Gliskor's going to come out. We're just going to Crabhammer here as we do connect. Nice. So now all I got to do is crunch, 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 crunch. Or close combat spam. Kyurem comes out. Actually, right here, what I do is I click knockoff. That way he doesn't sub up versus me. As he drops a Draco. Okay, because he dropped a Draco, I can afford to go into Hoopa, set up Trick Room one more time, and just Shadow Ball twice to win the game. That freeze sucked on me and Shao. Lost him a lot of momentum. Obviously, if I protected again, which is what I did, the best play anyway, I was okay regardless. But the it just sucks. I don't like getting freezes. Unless it's like versus Blunder, but not in a tournament match versus Blunder, just for fun versus Blunder. When he's already a little bit heated, that'd be fun. Again, a little freeze on him before he's heated. But Hoopa ends up winning the game. Hoopa ends up winning the game right here. It's been doing a lot of work. Good game, dude. That was a lot of fun. That game was definitely fun. So I think we got most of the points back. 1373. We got most of the points back. That if I would have won that game, I'm pretty sure I would have been like at 1373 versus the other guy anyway. So what does that make our rank? 30 and 11, man. I gotta step it up. Anyway, Balake, I actually liked your team a lot. Thank you so much for leaving it on my Smogon profile. Some people were like, oh, some people are saying like, oh man, you don't like to use other people's teams, man. What's the point of leaving them? Well, one, when I do Wi-Fi battles, which I am doing, and I'm bringing them back again and again. I did them like a week and a half ago, but I didn't do them again because I was a little bit busy. But I gotta, for Wi-Fi battles, you gotta just take a shower and whatnot. But I was trying to get as many recordings out as possible. But some people say, oh man, you don't like to use other people's teams. That's not true at all. I just love Aberforce Uber's teams. I like NJ and P's OU teams. But you know, if I see a team I like and I want to use it in my road to top 10, I will. Otherwise, you'll see it in a Wi-Fi battle, definitely. Wi-Fi battles are literally like, they're strictly your teams. Strictly your teams. So if you want to leave them my Smogon profile, you can. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed the return of the UU Road to top 10. Of course, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like. You can subscribe. The team will be linked down below, the Pseudo Trick Room team. You can use whatever set on Klefki you like. I just made it toxic because I had no win con versus the Alamola team. Like, I had no win con versus that team, I feel. SD Crawdont maybe, but it didn't have enough pressure to actually, I don't think I would have found the opening for it. Or I could have. Really wish though I won that speed tie. That would have been good versus Infernape, but in any case, like I said, I mean, it just made for a longer episode, right? So, like I said, if you guys did enjoy, feel free, of course, to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.